What a movie.
That was heavy.
I am back with Mariah. We're gonna do another movie review.
확인하세요.
This movie is called JSA, Joint Security Area. It's a movie highly requested. So before we start this video, just want to say thank you to our sponsor, which is Cake. Cake is an English learning app, and it is great for improving pronunciation and studying English expressions. So 100% free. The download link is in our about description. So if you're interested, please download Cake. And again, thank you to them for sponsoring this video so that we can make many more movie reviews and other videos on our channel. Getting into the movie review, right? If you don't know, Joint Security Area refers to the area between North Korea and South Korea, and it is
38th parallel.
Yeah, you know your stuff.
I had history classes.
It's the area that is patrolled and protected by North and South Korea. This movie came out in 2000. It's about a border conflict at the Joint Security Area, in which 2 soldiers are killed, and kind of the investigation that goes behind that, and the tensions and everything that happens. We're gonna watch the preview, give some reaction to that, see what our thoughts are.
Let's do it.
Go from there. Joint Security. I've seen a lot of those signs. When you go up towards the border, they still have those signs of landmines.
Is that guy soldier?
I think so, yeah. She's like the investigator, basically trying to figure out what happened. Looks pretty intense, right?
Yeah.
This is definitely the oldest movie we've watched. Came out in the year 2000. I think that'll be kind of cool to see like an older film, but it still looks like, even though it's older, it looks really like intense, exciting.
Yeah, and I think we've never really watched anything that has to do with North Korea.
No, we haven't.
And that's such a big thing right now. Just anything about North Korea and that tension.
Yep.
So that will be exciting to watch.
Okay, we're gonna go watch it, and we will be back with a review, some thoughts on it. So we'll see you soon.
He just killed his friend. So he's helping them.
Yeah.
After that.
Remember that part?
Wait,
Oh no.
did someone else shoot him?
No, he realized he's the one that killed.
Oh,
His
like
friend.
he didn't realize it before.
Wow, that's the landmine piece they gave him. Wow. He was the soldier who gave the heaven. Oh, his friend. More friends.
That's a cool shot. But really sad.
What a movie.
That was heavy.
That was really heavy. It looks good. First things first, Thought it was awesome.
It was a very good movie.
Very good.
Even though it was so heavy. I wasn't expecting it to be so sad.
I'll be honest, I had my doubts when the movie started.
Yeah.
I wasn't convinced it was going to be a good movie.
It started kind of slow. I don't know if that's the right.
Yeah, I don't even know if it started slow, but I don't know.
I feel like until they all like kind of get their friendship going, like once the friendship starts, then you kind of just really get into it.
Yeah, and I think that's what provides the depth of the story. I didn't like envision that they were friends.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't envision that that was
you
what led to the
shooting. When
right.
you see the flashback, you're not thinking that. And then once they become friends, you're like, how does it end? Because you know how it's going to end. And that's what makes it so captivating.
Right. So you know it's not going to end well. You know that there's, you know, 2 people that die.
And as they're getting, like, they're developing this amazing friendship, you're like, wait, what's going to go wrong?
Right. You're like, how did this happen? How did things go so wrong that, like, that a friendship, you know, turned into that? And so, that was really sad.
And then how it happened was so shocking.
Right.
After they shoot his friend, he still figures out a way to clean it up and let them go free.
Helps them escape. Sergeant O says, at the end of the movie, he says that if they were in the saddle,
he would have done the same.
Then he might have done it. He thinks he would have shot first. And so it was kind of this really hard situation.
Yeah.
With a lot of
because
panic.
they feel like they're about to become prisoners. Because they're in the North Korean territory. So it's almost like, well, what else are you going to do if you're that scared?
It was sad how Woojin gets shot. Like, you know, he definitely kind of panics too, right? I felt like the only one who kept like a cool head was Sergeant O. But it was sad how Woojin got shot, and then Sung-shi kind of like freaks out, kind of has like a meltdown and shoots him a bunch of times. That was kind of
so sad.
That was really sad because like that kind of, and maybe they do that to show like how quickly things fell apart, right? They went from being friends. It was Woojin's birthday, and they like he had just given him a present, right?
And they called each other brothers. Right.
And Sung-shi was the one who wanted to go back. Like Sergeant Lee kind of decided we shouldn't go back.
We shouldn't go back. It's too dangerous. He was like, we have to go back.
It's his birthday. We gotta say goodbye.
So you know he cared about him so much and like really saw him as like his brother.
Right.
And then so to see it go from that to him going insane.
Right.
I think it makes you sympathize with him because it's not him. It's the situation is just gonna mess with people.
Yeah, he's just totally lost his mind. There's like panic going on.
Yeah.
And so
it's just so tragic.
So they kind of showed when they met face to face again for the deposition, Sergeant Lee and Sergeant O. In my opinion, it looked like Sergeant Lee was about to break and just be like, I'm sorry to Sergeant O and all these things, right? And so I think that is why Sergeant O kind of attacks him.
Yeah.
Right?
Because he doesn't want
him to say. He doesn't want him to blow the cover, basically, of the story.
But he knows he wants to apologize. Maybe they understand each other. Like they don't blame each other for how things happened. Because it's what it is.
Yeah, and I think Sergeant Lee had a lot of guilt. I mean, obviously. So the stories totally match up, except for one thing. Sergeant Lee thought that Sung-shi fired the first shot at Woojin. That killed him, right? He thought he killed him.
Yeah.
But Sergeant O says he didn't, and then he kind of realizes, he remembers, he's like, I am the one who killed him, and I think he can't live with that guilt, and that's why he kills himself. Because there'd be no other reason.
Yeah.
Right? There would be no other reason to do that. And so I think it was just the guilt of like, you know, what have I done to my friend, to my brother? And so it's really sad.
The very last thing we see is that snapshot
picture
of Sergeant O giving the hat back, and then it just snapshots it and goes back, and you see each friend.
Yeah.
And that was such a powerful cinematography.
Powerful shot. Yeah.
It was so powerful and just made you so sad. Like, there are two completely different soldiers fighting for completely opposite things and should hate each other.
Right.
There's this snapshot of they were all friends and they all loved each other. And I think it's kind of implying that there could be peace.
Right.
And unfortunately, because of the situations, they were forced to turn against each other. And even that wasn't worth it. He ended up killing himself. Like, he still like basically put his friend above that because he couldn't live with the guilt that he killed him, even though it's his supposed enemy.
One thing I enjoyed about the movie is just kind of the small parts of like of them kind of being friends, like at
just
the
little goofy things.
Right, the little goofy things
They're
where they're
like
kind of like
playing
spitting on each
around,
other.
and it was so cute, and you just see like the raw friendship.
Right.
And I think that creates incredible character development. And that's what makes it so sad at the end.
Right, I think so too. So you didn't see this movie, Memories of Murder. Me and Brandon watched this one together. Excellent movie. So the lead detective in that movie is 송강호, who is in this movie, he is Sergeant Ho. So that was cool to see him again. I think he's an awesome actor. He's really good, so I'd like to see more of his movies.
All of them are so good.
Yeah, they're really good. Byung-hun, who is Sergeant Lee, he's a very famous actor.
Okay.
Like, he's got a lot of big leading roles. Obviously, it's one of his early movies, but I don't know that it was his breakout movie. I don't really know any details on that. Sergeant Lee, Sergeant Ho, incredible acting. They really carried the movie, I thought. But all around, I thought all the characters were really good.
The detective girl, she was awesome.
Yeah, she was awesome. Yeah, I mean, especially that she had to speak English in a huge portion of the movie.
She did it. Perfect.
And one other thing that was cool is that, let's see, in 2012, I think, when we were in Korea, the only time we've been to Korea is we went to Panmunjom, we went to JSA. We went to them with the bullet houses.
When it came up, we were like, we've been there.
We're like, we've been there. So
you see the tourists? It's
and it is very tense there.
Especially for a place that tourists are allowed.
Yeah.
You would imagine it to not be a big deal, but you feel the tension of like,
I mean, North Korean soldiers are right there.
Yeah, and they are like scary. And it's just...
Even the South Korean soldiers are scary.
Yeah. And you know, like, it is intense. If anyone crosses, it's not going to be taken.
It's going to be a disaster.
Yeah, total mayhem. You just know, you feel it.
Yeah, you just feel like there really could be, like, anything could go wrong at any second. Like, it's amazing to be in that kind of spot.
To feel that kind of energy of like, if anyone does something wrong, total mayhem. You see in the movie, they're not exaggerating that.
Yeah,
that's just literally how it is.
That's just, it's really intense. And if anything, I think it's even a little more intense in real life.
Definitely, I loved it.
Yeah, no, awesome movie.
We haven't had one movie.
We haven't had a bad movie yet.
And at the beginning of this, like you were saying, I was kind of thinking like, oh, this one's not going to be as good as the other ones, but it was. It was so good.
This is, you know, it's really hard to rank and even compare these movies. But yeah, I did have kind of the thought in the beginning that like, this is an older movie. Yeah. It's not going to be as well done. But I thought the filming was really well done. The acting
I never would have known it was maybe 2000.
Maybe at the beginning. At the beginning. But as the movie progresses, you're like, this is just a really well done movie. This ranks definitely near the top for me of the movies we've watched. I think we have kind of a recency bias of like, we like whatever we've just seen.
I know, I don't think I could ever actually rank what we've seen. But this was amazing.
But this was a very good movie. Highly recommended. So if you haven't seen it, watch it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please keep sending in the recommendations. We always see them. We always go through them, and we're looking for what the next movie is going to be. And so we have a lot of great movies coming up. Please subscribe if you're interested in our movie reviews. And we'll see you next time. Bye.